Well, I have an announcement to make, and frankly, it's a big announcement because something is coming to Indiana that, well, you may like, and you actually may go visit. Well, no, it's not the new Academy Sports opening up on Colisuem Blvd, although that is a pretty big thing because Academy Sports is a big time sports. They have about everything you could possibly think of. They've been around pretty much the United States in the South, the Southeast, working their way up here. There's some in other parts of Indiana, but we're finally getting our own in Fort Wayne, opening up this week. Now, they got everything in there, trust me. But there's another thing coming that I've got to tell you about because it's even bigger than Academy Sports, at least in my opinion. What is it? Buc-ee's is coming to Indiana. Now, many of you are going, what is he talking about? Buc-ee's? Yep. Looks like we're going to get one and maybe two Buc-ee's in Indiana. Now, if you all never been down to a Buc-ee's, they're mostly down in the Southeast, and I think they're headquartered down in Texas or somewhere around there. They're a Southern company, but they're like a gas station, only a really big gas station. They have hundreds of pumps. Their store, you think of when you go into a gas station, like they have a kind of a big store, they sell you convenience things, you need to get some soap or some bread or milk or what have you. This is Buc-ee's, and it is monstrous. And I mean thousands and thousands of square feet. It is monstrous. They have people working in there. They make some brisket. They have food ready to go. I mean, brisket sandwiches to die for. The food there at Buc-ee's is incredible. And then you go over to the jerky wall. They have every kind of jerky you can think of. Oh, and you want to get some Buc-ee nuts? They got every kind of Buc-ee nut you can think of. Now, here's something to let you know. You may go stop by a Buc-ee's because they've got hundreds of gas pumps. You're going to say, people on the road, especially driving on the interstates, hate going to places because they hate the restrooms. They're not clean. They're not neat. Let's be honest. Buc-ee's, they have a gazillion restrooms, and they are all spotless. I mean, this is what they pride themselves on at Buc-ee's, is spotless restrooms, food for you to eat, extensive number of choices that you won't believe. Everything Buc-ee's you can buy. You can get Buc-ee's popcorn. You can get everything Buc-ee's. Buc-ee Beaver is a classic. And like I said, there are Buc-ee's all around the United States. Most of them are down south, but now they're eking their way up here. So where's the first one going to be in Indiana? Well, it's going to be on I-65 near Greenwood. So if you're one of those people that drives up I-65 or drives down I-65, whichever way you happen to go, you'll be able to stop into a Buc-ee's and stop by one of their hundreds of fuel pumps, stop into Buc-ee's, get some brisket sandwiches or whatever you happen to want to eat. And boy, they got a lot of stuff you can eat. Peruse everything. You're going to go in there and, believe it or not, you're going to spend money. That's just Buc-ee's. Now, they don't have any place where you can sit there. You get your sandwich or whatever it is you got. You go out to your car to eat or whatever. But Buc-ee's is opening up on I-69 over there near Greenwood. And apparently they're eyeing a second location up in Whitestown. So Whitestown area, that's where they're potentially looking at another Buc-ee's. Will Buc-ee's ever get north close to the Indiana state line and with Michigan? I have no idea. Would it be neat to see a Buc-ee's on 69 somewhere between Fort Wayne and the state line? It'd be pretty cool. Will it happen? I don't know. I'm just telling you what's going on right now, folks. And if you're a fan of Buc-ee's or you've been to a Buc-ee's, you know what I'm talking about. If you've never been to a Buc-ee's, you got to go to a Buc-ee's. It's like nothing you've ever experienced in your life. And I know there are what they call truck stops or, car stops or whatever. This is beyond anything you could possibly comprehend. Don't believe me? Try it. You'll come back and say, yep, I went to Buc-ee's. And, by the way, if you're there, pick me up some jerky. I like the Buc-ee's jerky. Oh, and some Buc-ee nuts, too. I'd appreciate it. Aside from that, Buc-ee's is coming to Indiana, folks. And now, hey, we're going to be on the map.